Hi guys, welcome again. So this video is to help you understand how to use the test series.
Test series are designed to check your learning. Therefore, you should start them only after you have completed the core skills course of listening, reading, writing, speaking, as well as grammar, either by attending the live sessions or through the video recordings. Once you have completed first 3 weeks of these courses, you can go ahead and start with the test series.
In each test, there are 4 subtests: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Although you are not expected to complete all the 4 subtests in one sitting, as these are practice tests and not the mock test, it is important to complete all the 4 subtests before moving on to the next test. Ideally, you should complete one test each week for the first 4 tests, and then you can speed up to 2 tests per week. For additional practice, you can use the self-practice test given in the core skills courses. Now let me explain how to take each subtest. For the listening module, you should not pause or replay the recording, especially when you are doing the test series. First, complete all the 3 sections in one go and check how many questions you could answer. If you find a particular section difficult, try to listen to only that section once again and answer the remaining questions. For each test, there is answer and explanation file provided, which explains each option in detail and why the option is right or wrong. Also, you should check the transcript to understand any unfamiliar word or expression. The most probable reason for not getting the answer correct in listening part A could be not knowing how that word is pronounced. So use dictionary, preferably Merriam-Webster dictionary, to learn the meaning and pronunciation of that word. For the reading test, keep the timer on and try to complete each section within the time limit. Part A in 15 minutes and Part B and C in 45 minutes. Now see how many questions are left. Maybe take additional few minutes to answer those questions. Once you have answered all the questions, check answer and explanation file to understand where you went wrong. Also, jot down any new vocabulary that you came across in that particular test. For writing, you should try to complete it in 45 minutes. But if you are unable to complete, you may take another 10 minutes for the first 4 tests. However, do keep the timer so you know exactly how much additional time was required, and with each new test, you can gradually reduce that time. Once finished, you should submit it for evaluation. If you want to submit handwritten copy, you will need to submit it in person at the institute.
If you want to submit it online, you need to go to that particular test and the writing section of that test. You will see that after the case notes, there is a space provided where you can type your answer. Once you have typed the whole letter, you can submit it. Alternatively, you can upload a Word file wherein you have typed the entire letter by clicking on Upload Attachment. Next, you need to click on the next step and submit it. So currently it is showing evaluation pending. Once evaluated, you will see it will show evaluation is completed. That is when you will be able to see your scores and feedback.
It will take 2 working days for us to provide you detailed feedback and the anticipated scores. The feedback will also include suggestions on which chapters you need to study or revise. For speaking, you will need to book an appointment as per your convenience through the link we provide each week. During this session, our trainers will help you understand the task requirement, and then you will be performing the role play, wherein our teachers will play the role of a patient and you will take your professional role. This will be followed by a brief verbal feedback, and later we will send you the recording of your performance as well as the written feedback on each of the evaluation criteria. Our trainers will give you suggestions on the areas you need to practice more. Thus, completing each practice test would be an elaborated affair. If you take the practice test this way, you will see your scores improving soon. On the other hand, if you just take one test after another without reflecting on your strengths and weaknesses, I'm afraid it will be a complete waste of your time, efforts, and resources, and you will not see any improvement in your performance. I hope this is helpful. Let me know if you have any further questions about this. You can post your questions in the discussions section.